Segment Shesh Nikud Achat Nikud Vav. Onia Va'a Tarshisha. Onia Va'a Tarshisha. In this segment, you'll add to your communicative abilities the skill of describing an itinerary. Please direct your attention to the last word in the Hebrew title, Tarshisha. You may recognize that Tarshish refers to a city, but this particular expression of the city has been modified. We've added to it a kametz and a hey. This use of the hey is known as the hey locative or directional hey because it modifies the reference to the city by saying that there is motion going toward that direction. Thus the phrase Onia Va'a Tarshisha would be rendered a ship bound for Tarshish. Bound, as in heading towards, that reflects the verb Va'a, and for Tarshish or toward Tarshish reflects the hey locative Tarshisha. You might class this modification with words in English that end W-A-R-D as homeward or skyward, meaning heading in the direction of home, heading in the direction of the sky. City names are not the only entities that can be modified with a hey locative. We find it applied to a nation, so that the nation of Egypt, Mitzrayim, as a hey locative becomes Mitzrayimah. Hear the similarity between them again. Mitzrayim, Mitzrayimah. A particular region, such as the East, can be expressed as eastward, literally toward the sunrise. Mizracha, Mizracha. It can be appended to an object, such as the altar. We find that in the word hamizbecha, hamizbecha. A hey locative may appear either with an article, as in hamizbecha, toward the altar, or without an article. Notice that as we add this kametz syllable, it will not change where the accent rests. So a word such as eretz, with an accent on the first syllable, retains that first syllable accent as a hey locative. Eretz, aretza. Eretz, aretza. To help you become comfortable with this Hebrew method of expressing direction toward something, you'll find here a collection of hey locatives. Let's read them over. As we do so, you'll find that periodically one of the Hebrew words has been omitted. This is to prompt you to recall what would be the plain version, that is, the noun alone. In other places, you'll find the definition has been omitted, once again, to prompt you to generate what that definition should be. Eretz, artza, ohel, ha-ohela, bayit, habayita, har, hahara, mizbeach, hamizbecha, chutz, chutza, yama, Yerushalayim, Yerushalama, midbara, Mitzrayim, Mitzrayimah, Negev, Negba, Padan Aram, Padena Aram, Petach, Petcha, Tzafon, Tzafona, Kedem, Kedma, Sheol, Sheola, Sham, Shamma, Sha'ar, Sha'ra. Below you'll find a selection from Genesis 13. In it you'll find God speaking to Abram after he rescued his nephew Lot. Several hey locative terms appear within these verses. You'll notice that the Masoretic cannellation marks have been included along with this excerpt from Genesis 13. As you read this passage over, notice how many of the cannellation marks land on the accented syllables. This is often the case. There are some exceptions, but most cantillation marks help us to identify the accented syllables. You'll learn more about the cantillation marks in some comments located at the outset of the selected readings for Unit 6. Va'adonai amar el Avram acharei hipared lot me'imo. And now begins God's statement to Abram. Sa na einecha ure'e min hamakom asher ata sham tzafona va negba va kedma va yama ki et kol haaretz asher ata ro'eh lecha etenena ulezar acha ad olam.